Good evening, I'm Ann Nyberg.
And I'm Keith Kuhn. State labor union leaders are meeting this week with the rank-and-file union members all around the state, urging yes votes on that big concession deal to avoid thousands of state employee layoffs.
But one state worker is arguing the union leadership did not have the legal authority to negotiate the concession deal in the first place. News 8 Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis is on the scene in Manchester with more.
As the state labor union leadership continues to campaign for yes votes from the rank and file for the big concession deal, one state employee who practices law for the state says the entire concession deal may be on shaky legal ground. Lisa Herskowitz has been a state prosecutor for the past 17 years. She has filed a complaint claiming the state labor union coalition leadership does not have the authority to negotiate wages, but that's up to the individual unions.
CBAC isn't even my union. They shouldn't be bargaining my wages under the statutes.
CBAC is the coalition of state labor union leaders that negotiated the wage and benefit concession deal with Governor Malloy.
It looks to me like the governor and CBAC set the wage provisions in the agreement, and that's an unfair labor practice.
Patrice Peterson is president of one of the state labor unions that represents about 4,500 state employees. She's one of the 15 voting board members of CBAC.
Believe me, there were plenty of lawyers in the room that helped us come to that decision, and that we proceeded very cautiously, very carefully, and thoughtfully, that we were within the law.
Under the State Employee Relations Act, individual wage contracts are supposed to be bargained by the union. Some of them have negotiating teams or appoint an executive officer, and the management.
Some people would just love us to vote no and vote it down and watch the chaos continue, and that is not something that is a benefit to our workers, to the state of Connecticut, and to the people we serve.
When asked about this, the governor says he's not involved in this fight. It's strictly a union matter. It may be weeks and weeks before the state labor department rules on Herskowitz's claims, long after the rank and file have already voted. In Manchester, Mark Davis, News 8.